Great move. Nnamdi Kanu writes Buhari to release him, end prosecution, and embrace negotiation after today's trial. See details. I greet you, my dear listeners in the house. It's a pleasure meeting you all on this very broadcast. It's 8:18 p.m. This broadcast supposed to have come to you earlier before now because it was a content that actually came to us this morning, but we decided to move it this evening for a reason. So apologies to you. Reason being that the IPOP leader after today's trial, because the trial ended uh, earlier before 1:30 today. After the trial and the hearing, the IPOP leader on his own writes Mr. President demanding for a release. All the while it has been his family, his lawyers, the Ohanese Indigbos, and all of those people. So in this very case, it is Nnamdi Kanu himself that have to write Mr. President. You understand? you get it. So the whole thing appeared to be a shocker and a surprise to so many personalities. In that very content, Nnamdi Kanu give reason why he should be released and also why the prosecution should end and why Mr. President should embrace a negotiation and a political solution to this very matter. All right, let's quickly check on the content, my dear listeners in the house. This is evening news. Nnamdi Kanu, the president of the indigenous people of Biafra, has pleaded with President Muhammad Buhari to grant him immediate release and remove all charges. The Department of State Services (DSS) is holding Kanu at its Abuja headquarters after the separatist leader was unusually extradited from Kenya in June 2021. Kanu's lawyer referred to this extradition as illegal, unlawful, and unconstitutional extradition. He is standing trial on charges bordering on treasonable felony and terrorism before the Federal High Court Abuja. Kanu, in a letter signed by his lawyer Mike Ozekome, asked President Buhari to release him through a more productive political solution. According to the IPOP leader, his release will halt the present restlessness and sit-at-home mantra currently ravaging the southeast and paralyzing business and normal life. He also asked the president to obey the judgment of the United Nations Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Commission. The UN Working Group had called on the Nigerian government to immediately and unconditionally release Kanu. In a document, the body also blamed the Nigerian and Kenyan governments for Kanu's abduction and rendition. The letter to the president reads, "We are solicitors to Nwanne Kenya Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, our client Kanu, on whose clear instruction we write this urgent petition to your good self. The petition is to humbly urge you to order the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu through a more productive political solution. You can do this by instructing the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation to wield his power under Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution to enter a null prosecute. This will immediately halt the present restlessness and sit-at-home mantra currently ravaging the southeast and paralyzing business and normal life. We make this executive summary because you are about to read a very lengthy letter comprising of an admixture of law, municipal and international, ethics, morality, and your well-documented promises that led to your two-time election as president of this great country. We also do this executive summary being acutely aware of your very busy schedule as President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is an appeal to enable you to correct a long-standing travesty, the continued detention by the Nigerian government of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, under cruel, inhuman, and degrading condition. Mr. Kanu is currently being tried at the Federal High Court for sundry offences, in the course of which he was granted bail. He dutifully observed the terms and conditions of the bail until he was brutally attacked by men of the Nigerian Army on Sunday 10th and Thursday 14th September 2017. As a direct consequence of that unprovoked assault, 28 innocent Nigerians were brutally mauled down. See, let me tell you, my dear listeners, if we are to look deep down into this issue of Nnamdi Kanu's trial with a sincere heart, with lot of sincerity, I bet you will see that the federal government, the federal government are to be blamed. And in fact, that 25 billion that Nnamdi Kanu is demanding for damages, you will see that it's still even very small. You understand? Okay, let's say for instance, when Nnamdi Kanu was attacked in his home in 2017, what if Nnamdi Kanu did not run and stayed back? Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu would have been killed? And I didn't mean Nnamdi Kanu was killed. Do you know that we won't be having anything like trial that is going on right now? Nothing like trial will be going on now. Nothing of that such. Nothing of that such. I'm telling you, you take it or leave it. That's the reality. Nothing of that such will be going on. But because the federal government because the federal government actually had a very bad plan, and because God was so much by the side of the IPOP leader, that's why you saw that Nnamdi Kanu was quickened enough to escape. And to God be the glory, they did not even get him. They didn't get him. So when they came, what did they do? They killed people in numbers. They murdered people. People in Nnamdi Kanu's environment, Nnamdi Kanu family members, a lot of people were murdered. So if you are to look into this critically, you will see that it is the federal government that is to be blamed. So this demand that Nnamdi Kanu is putting up before Mr. President, I think is a fact. So Mr. President is supposed to keep to that. You understand? Supposed to keep to that. Let's hear you and let's know what's your own take and what's your own opinion on all that has just been revealed. Okay, so don't forget to leave them below in the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.